Test, 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 one, two, testing, one, two. Atlanta DJ Zone at Tech Tuesday Live. We're back for 2022. Let me know if my audio is good. Let me check and make sure my mic video is good. Test, test. Oh, I need to bring my mic up. And my mic is good. I'm going to switch back to my lapel mic. So if I'm moving around, you'll be able to hear me without this mic. So let me get my clip on mic so you excuse me. So you'll be able to hear me a lot better. Testing, testing, and I'm gonna turn this one off. Mute here. Okay. You may be able to hear me. You may not be able to hear me. Okay, good. You can hear me now. And let me see if I can get this lapel mic back on. Because I had it on before, but I didn't think I was going to use it. No wonder it switched to a default. And why is it not listed? Oh, dang. I forgot I had unplugged it earlier. All right. Mic in. Yep. Test, test. Yep, I can hear. Turn this off. Now you should be able to hear me. Should be able to hear me, and I'm not coming through. All right, there we go. Should be able to hear me now, and I have my audio set up. Just my volume for my mic. That's too low. All right, get to about 100. Right there. All right, audio is good. Everything is good. All right, one thing I need to do real quick is check all my posts. Just to let you know, today this podcast is sponsored by, don't have it yet, but it's coming, and I just wanted to plug that in. So when I get it, I can plug it in right at this moment. So that was our sponsor. When it comes, it'll be inserted between when I said it and now at this point. So let's get this started. Let me go and check my posts. Check and see what questions that I have, if I have any. All right. If you have questions now. Oh, wait a minute. That was the wrong damn video. Dissecting Serato DJ. I will be taking Serato and no, not that video, not that one. Process. So tonight would be the process of preparation. Okay, I got to go and make some changes because it seems like I inserted one of a video in one of the groups, and I inserted the wrong video. So that was in the Atlanta DJ zone, and I hope that was the only one because I didn't mean to insert that one. Where is it? But if you got any questions, anybody that's here, go ahead and drop it. Go ahead and drop your questions in here. All right, found it. Let's see if I can edit, take this shit out. And it did it again. What? No, that is an old video. Why did it insert that one? You can't access the post. All right, so like I said, if you got any questions, I haven't did one of these in since probably 5 months or so. So I'm back to trying to doing them now, and I'm doing some special stuff that's coming up soon. So you might want to watch out for that too. This right here, so I can see it. So first thing I want to say for those that this is your first time seeing this podcast, welcome. For those that are current visitors and tune in to me on Tuesday when I do it, welcome back. Atlanta DJ Zone Tech Tuesday Live. My name is Kenyon Ellis, and this is a podcast that I host on Tuesdays around this time, 9:30, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to talk about things DJ related, whether it's DVS, computers, um, and computers meaning Mac and Windows, whatever that you're using. Also talk about hardware, controllers, mixers, turntables, um, uh, sound cards, anything in that spec. And we also talk about pro audio, speakers, lights, cabling, all the way up to actual programming. So it's not just specifics, but it's a lot of detailed stuff that we also talk about too. So I will also recommend that you subscribe to my channel, which is youtube.com/ the letter C /DAKYDD 007. So that's 007, the kid 007. And subscribe to my channel. So videos like this and other stuff that I have when it comes up, you'll be able to get it. All right, so right now I'm waiting for still trying to find questions. All right. And hopefully, there we go. That video changed. So now, all right, so we're going to wait a few minutes. I'm still searching through the other groups to check on questions. I mean, I have some stuff that's coming up in the future. Stuff for everybody. If you are a DJ, I have something that's coming up for you to where you can get involved in this year, and it's only going to be available for a certain amount of DJs. So first come, first serve on the DJs. Get to be involved in this into this venture that I'm doing. something that hasn't been done by anybody, something that I'm going to be doing special, and I'm doing it for all DJs, no matter what level you're at, from the bedroom. My bad, that compressor going off. From the bedroom DJs to the touring and the most advanced professional DJs that's out there. This is not just for one specific type of DJs. This is for everybody. And no matter what genre or whatever it is that you play, this is a time to let everybody in the zone and on this podcast to know who you are. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that, because I'm getting that prepared. I'm like jotting down notes and preparing what I want to involve in that. So make sure that you get ready for that. I'm also looking to take on sponsors. So anybody that may want to be a sponsor, that has a product or a service or whatever, that that we can barter with and be able to do stuff with, and I can help you promote your brand, and you can help me boost up my brand. So make sure that you get with me on that, because I'm looking to do that for 2022. So let me click and see if I got any comments. And I apologize, I decided to do this last minute. Usually I don't get a lot of days where I'm home at this time. I'm usually probably about to get off. Yeah, I'm usually getting off about an hour ago, or well, usually I'm getting off in probably about an hour ago at 9 o'clock. So usually when I get home, I don't, just kind of tired. I want to sit down, eat, maybe rest for a while before I do anything. So I don't have the energy, but I guess now I need to kind of start building it up. So I got off a little bit earlier today. I got off at 6. So I was here a little bit earlier, and I said, well, I'm here enough to where I can get ready to do a podcast. But I didn't have anything specifically lined out. I didn't have a topic. And whenever I do that, it's usually an open topic, and I let whoever comes and joins in, whether you join me live, like here with me in the video live, or whether you're posting questions in the comments or whatever. So I let people come in and do that, and we just discuss whatever is going on. I mean, there's a lot of stuff DJ related that's going on, a lot of stuff equipment wise. I guess questions about who's playing. Are you still doing events? Has COVID still hindered you from gaining that potential that you wanted for 2022, because of the up spike in the new virus, the new strains of virus? So that's something that can be talked about. And what are you doing to increase your brand this year? So like I said, this podcast is not only about technical stuff, but it's also about the business side too. We can talk business and find out what you need to make your brand expand and grow a whole lot. All right, so let me check again for put mouse up here. And I like doing this for fun. I like doing this to educate people. Um, I'm not a person. I never really did it to focus on getting it to go viral, getting it to get the likes, getting it to get all the credibility, not even to monetary value. If it happens, it happens. If if it don't, it don't. I'm just here because I get people that share stuff all the time, that asking me questions all the time. So this is like a media outlet that I use in order to share that information live and be able to get to be able to answer some of your questions live direct. I see. Okay, who we got here? Let me click and see what's up. We got my man DJ Eric Prince. DJ Eric Prince live from Harlem. What's going on, man? Still waiting on what you got. You got any questions for me tonight? If you want to get up and join me, I'm still waiting for questions to come up. I did this a little bit late, and I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be going on late. I just started it. I started it late. Well, I started it probably about 8 something. Trying to make the actual promo video to boost it up, and then I shared it to a couple groups. I didn't share it to as many groups as I used to, but I did share it to some groups. So so what's going on? I saw that you did your event this week with your friends up in the, I guess y'all was up in the mountains or at a cabin or something like that. And I saw the I can't remember what his I did hear his name. I can't remember what his name is, but somebody that you was with that had a birthday, and you was sitting next to him. So I didn't get to see all your video. You was in the Poconos. Oh shit. So I didn't get to see all your videos. I think I caught one of them. Well, maybe two of them. I caught one where you sitting next to a guy, and there was another one. I think you was sitting in the, you was like, it was close. It was like you was in a corner. You sitting close to a corner because I could see a wall or a window behind you on both sides. So it looked like you was sitting somewhere in a corner, and you know you saying you're live, you're famous live. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? Ronnie Moore. We all started DJing. Yeah, he kind of looked familiar. I don't know if I seen him in a group somewhere. I'm like, man, he looks familiar. I don't know if he's somebody that's in the zone or whatever. Maybe I seen him there, but I was looking at him. I'm like, damn, he looks familiar. Did did Carlton was Carlton there as well, or was this like a different group of friends that are DJs? Yeah, we had, yeah, you still DJ to go with the Bluetooth. Oh, you said DJ to go. I thought you meant the We Go, the Pioneer. I think the Pioneer one that's called the We Go. Yeah, he's still down here. He's in Savannah. All right, cool. All right, let me check in. Let me check on the questions because I think some of my posts didn't go through some of the groups. All right, and then I had one. I don't know if you saw the one that I did in the zone, and it didn't. I dropped the wrong video. I dragged and dropped the wrong video, and I think I may have did it twice too, because I'm like, this is the same video. Mouse, there we go. All right. Let's see. Let me see what you say. Might be down there by me for Carlton's 60th birthday in May. Let me know. I might want to swing and bring the wife and kids, spend a weekend. Tell me when, because we got an anniversary coming up. 21st coming up in May. It's gonna be May 26th. We might not be able to make it because I forgot around that same time, my oldest will be graduating. Man, just imagine having a graduating senior. Imagine when your son or your oldest graduated. Just, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's real, but little bird about to go. All right, so right now I'm trying to find out if I know sometimes. Oh, it went through. Sometimes my videos won't post into other groups like Serato, some of the Serato groups, the original. Official. Yeah, it don't look like they allowed my post to go through. Or it hasn't been approved yet. I don't know if I can get my overhead cam. If I could get my overhead cam working, I'm gonna go through some of this stuff on this 62 on the 72 mixer. Let me change up. And this is yep, time flies. All right, I'm using a different scene collection with this is a different scene collection that I'm using with OBS. So I got a couple Zoom setups. So I could do stuff when it's zoomed in. I'm also working on some extra lighting too. I got a surge protector, an APC surge protector mounted above me, and I got some lights that's plugged in. Let me take a minute and see if I can get that plugged up. I've been trying to work on that before the stream started. So unless you want to join in, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link up. Well, let me put it up in a minute. Maybe it'll get some other people to come through. If not, let me go ahead and see if I can get this plugged in. I got a 5,000 lumen light above me, and then I got 2 on each side. I need to add more light, and that may be actually too much light. Because right now I got a light in front of me, and if you can look at my glasses, you can see how bright it is. But I need to wash out the shadows and stuff behind me and focus more on trying to get the natural color. Because if I unzip my jacket, the shirt that I have on, it has a tint of green that you see that it starts to get the chroma key stuff into it. So that's why I got my jacket. That's why I got it zipped up, so it doesn't mess with the chroma key. And I'm also going to work on detailing that. I got a method, and I guess I could do that now on a method of how you can customize your chroma key. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. Let me put a topic in so I can pin it at the end of the video and cut some of all this fluff out that I got right now. Let's create a banner. I need to delete some of these banners too. I got too many. Create a new banner. All right. All right, let's find it. Now, I found this while I was playing around with something. Now, when you're doing your chroma key, there are certain ways that that you can do it. First off, I'm gonna start off and I'm gonna show you how you can add your chroma key. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull my OBS up and I'm gonna change to a background. I'm gonna change to a focus to something that doesn't have a lot in it, or let me put a lot of this stuff. Okay, there we go. So all right, I'm gonna do a shared screen. Slides. Okay. I want to share. Okay, this one. All right. So what you're seeing right now, that is my OBS that I'm streaming from right now. So first off, let's start off with how do you add chroma key, or how do you add green screen to your background? Now, what I'm just going to do right now, I'm just going to turn off my chroma key so you can see what it looks like without the background. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn off the lighted brick wall that you see behind me so you can see. So right now I'm just going to turn it off. So right now I have it off. My chroma key is still active. The reason that my chroma key is still active because I haven't went inside and disabled it. Now, in order for me to go inside and disable it, I have to right click. And what you can do now, and this is what I'm starting to do with all my different sources, is to color code them. Color code them so I can know what it is that I'm clicking on, like greens are videos and reds are audio. So anything that's red, which I have right here, and audio inputs, and I may change it to different variations of red, maybe orange for mic, red for audio input source or whatever. So I'm going in and change it so it stands out a little bit more and there's a little bit more detail. I may even change the videos to where those are different, and they show up different. So everything, I won't have a whole bunch of greens and still won't be able to tell. I'll be able to tell stuff just by looking at the color and without even seeing the text as for what it is. So right here, the green one, this is my and I can go ahead and do this because you can already see me. So right here, once you add your video source, and we're just going to go ahead and add another video source. Nope, we don't want to do that. Click the wrong button. All right. So what you want to do is add a video source, and you can go to video capture device and see right here, I have a whole bunch of existing. We don't want to do that right now. We're just going to do something. We're going to say testing video testing VS. I just say testing VS. And then right here, you have to pick out your camera. Now I do have something that I can use. Let's see if I can get this Apple Cam working. So if I can get this one, I have the Apple Cam app on. Well, you can't see it because I got it in the way. I got the Apple Cam app on my old iPhone SE. So, oh shit, it's dead. Okay, switch over. That one's dead. I also have it installed on 8 Plus, which is one of my backup phones. So let me find the app, which should be on here. If I don't have it installed on here, I know I have it installed on my primary phone. All right. There it is. All right, so there it is. All right, so now I should be connecting via Wi-Fi if it will connect. I only got it to work once, and I need to contact the company now, let them know, hey, this thing is not working. I have everything connected. It connected one time. I've went through and undid everything, and it's not connecting anymore. So right now I'm waiting for it to connect, and I might have to do it. Okay, so it should be connected now. All right, so I'm going through and selecting. Now I might need to do it with the cable. Not for sure whether this cable's going to work. All right, can't see me right now because the screen is blocking the way. But I need something to connect. So this one should work if I can get it to plug in. All right, got it plugged in. You know what? Since that one's not working, let me try a different one. No, why do I keep clicking that negative? Because I can't see my plus is off screen. All right, let's try this one. All right, I got, now this one I already have existing, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the existing, use OBS Cam. This one's just gonna show a watermark in it. I don't have the version because that version is too high. They won't $70 for it. So, all right. So let's see. Now I'm gonna clip this one, which you're seeing me now. I'm gonna clip this one off, and it's not enabled yet because I gotta find the app. Okay, so all right, let's go to it now. All right. Oh, I have to select. There we go. Is that what I have to call? Okay, there we go. Now I have my audio source. I want low latency. Yep, I want low latency. So there we go. This is a good app. It's just expensive. It's just high. So right now, I have my audio source. This is my audio source. And I'm going to make this big screen. Matter of fact, let me flip the camera. I'm flipping the camera now. What you see behind me, this is my green screen. This is what my green screen looks like. So as you can see, it's kind of torn because I've been bumping into it and tearing it up. But you really can't see it in the actual screen. You can't see it on you can't see it here. You can't see much of it here because right now it's showing black because I turned off my background. If I turn back on my lighted background, boom, that's what it looks like. All right, go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna turn this camera off. I'm gonna turn this background off. Let me turn that one off. That logo should not be on. That logo should be there, and this is what I'm using. Now I need to put this behind my ATL logo so it can fit in the back. And let's scale this. Let's stretch it. So I'm gonna hit Shift S and make it full screen. So there you see my background and my ugly tablecloth, the paper tablecloth. Yes, paper tablecloth. $10, probably less than that. I think maybe $2.50 each. I got one piece right here and another one right here, and I merged them together. And I even got some over there on that wall, but you don't even get to see all that. So these are the only two that you see. So if you, and the thing is now, I can't even find them now because they're always sold out. When I go to Party City and try to find more, which I do have another one, I just haven't bothered to put it up. Give me a second. Let me grab it and I can show you what it looks like. And the reason why they may be running out is because St. Patrick's Day is coming up. That's the next holiday besides Valentine's Day. But it's the only holiday that's coming up that you need green. Let me show you if you can find them at Party City. If you can find it at Party City. Party City. Can't see the back because it has too much in it. Party City. Okay, that's Party City bag. If you can find this, you only need maybe 2 or 3. I would say get extras. Now, the thing is, they're very delicate because it's paper and they will tear easily. This is where I had it seam together. Now, as long as I don't have, it has like a white plastic. It has a white plastic background to it that can tear easily too. So watch what happens when you add tape to it. This can tear, the paper can tear easily, and the backing of it. So if you can be delicate with that, this right here will do your green screen. But there's something that you need to do because this is not the original green screen color. This is just a green color. So if you don't use the actual green screen color code, then stuff like your shirts and anything that has a variation of green in it, including yellow. Yellow will also, especially like a fluorescent yellow, it will start to distort in your green screen. That's why I have, like I said, that's why I have this zipped up. As you can see, this is like an aqua type of color, but when I have my green screen on, you can see that the images in it will also mess up too. So, all right, let's get back to it. So now we're going to create the same background that I've been using, or better yet, I'm gonna use a different chroma key, so you'll be able to see something different. So what I'm about to do now is right click on my video source. You see my video source, OBS Cam, iPhone 8 Plus. I'm gonna right click on it. And then I'm gonna go down to filters. Once I go down to filters, I'm gonna get this big ass screen, which you probably won't get. Let me shrink it down. I don't know why my OBS does this now, but it does that to where various screens are like super huge. All right, here we go. We're in filters for the OBS Cam. So I right click, or no, I click on the plus sign under effects filters. Click on the plus sign, and then you got some options. You want to select option number 2, chroma key. All right. You can give it a name if you want to. I'm not. Now, this filter right here only applies to that particular source. You're only adding it to that particular source. If you have other cams hooked up, then you need to do the same, or you need to share this. Well, no, you basically have to create it in each one. I don't know if there's a way that you can copy and paste the same filter into multiple places, but you have to create a filter. And whatever settings that you have, you're going to have to change those too. Of course, every camera, unless you got the same type, if you use Logitech C920s, they're all going to be the same. And as you can see right now, my background behind me went from green to like a grayish black or whatever. So the chroma key is there. There it is there. Now, what you're going to have to do is also kind of tweak it. Like right here, it says green. So you can, if you want to use a blue background, you can, which I don't recommend. Magenta, which is a red, I don't recommend. Or you can make customs. Now, customs is where I'm gonna show you what that I did, how you can create it to where you can tweak your value down, which I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it later after I add all the lighting that I want to add, because adding the right amount of light makes it a whole lot better. So make sure that you have all your lights, which that's that right there. That's one of my lights with the uh APC that I'm gonna plug into. I have a light right here. This is a light right here, and it's the same type of light. Matter of fact, it's the same light that you see right there. That light right there, that's what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna have actually 4 of them, and I might turn this one off. I'm gonna turn the main light off, and the whole basement will be dark except for this light above me, and I got another one over there in the other room. This one right here where my finger is. This one right here. That's another light. And instead of having them on tripods or whatever, I'm gonna have them hanging in the corners because the way that I want the light to reflect, I don't want that light to particularly to light me up. I'm gonna have it to where it's also gonna light me up, but it's also gonna take out the shadowing in my background. You see this right here, the shadow. I want to take all that out. And you see right behind my arms, right up under there, I need to take that shadowing out because it shows up into your chroma key. So if I put a light right here in this corner and have it shining directly at me this way, it's going to put light on this side of me and it's going to put light on the background behind me. Also, if I do it from the other side. So I'm going to do it from both sides to flank, and then I'm going to have my light in front of me, and then I'm going to have my overhead light because I want more light overhead. So when I use my overhead cam, which is one of them right here, that it'll provide enough light for my equipment right here. So that's just stuff that I'm working on for the future. Let's go ahead and get into this. So you want to go to customs. Well, first let's finish up the chroma key. So right now I'm just going to close it out because I got it turned on and that looks really ugly. Let's go back to this view. So now I got my chroma key turned on. My chroma key is enabled, and I want to add a backdrop. I want to add something in the background. Now I can go ahead and do my lighted brick wall like I usually use, but I want to use something different for this one. So I'm gonna add an image. So I go to images, add. To make it quicker, I'm just going to add something I already have. All right, I already have a lighted brick wall. I could do a lighted. Let's do the stone wall on this one. So I'm going to do the lighted stone wall. There is my lighted stone wall, but I need my lighted stone wall to do the full screen. So what I'm going to do now is go over to that image right there, and I'm going to hit Control S, and it's going to make it full screen. Now, what I just did right there, I just covered myself up. Now, this works in layers. This works layers just like you would in Photoshop and other things. Whatever is on top is exactly that. It's on top. It covers up everything. So the lighted stone wall is on top of my cameras, all my other backgrounds or whatever. So what I want to do, I want to insert it to where it's behind whatever it is that I want it to be behind, to where basically I'm in place. So I want my lighted wall to be behind OBS Cam iPhone 8. So I'm dragging it and I'm moving it right here. I want the line to be right below it, and boom, there it is. Since my camera is not static, it's not mounted in one place, that's why I'm moving, but my background is not. Usually I would have it mounted out that way somewhere further away to where it looks like I'm actually on the background. And like I said, when you add in the correct lighting, the backgrounds that I use, this one and the other one, makes it look more natural with less light. But I got other backgrounds that I will be adding, so I need more light to take away, like I said, the shadowing. You probably can't see it much there. The shadowing and the green hue that borders around them. So, all right, we got that done. All right, let's go to the next step. Next step that I want to show you, which is the main step, is editing that chroma key. Now I found this out just playing around with something, and I'm like, oh, I can find the exact color by doing this. Now it's just an app that I use to change LED lights. here in the house. We have Alexa base. Okay, she didn't reply. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 10:32 p.m.
I have Alexa. I have the Alexa dot in here. It's basically just sitting.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Yeah, it's sitting right there. Alexa, right there. So I have an Alexa device in here. Just down here in the studio, I got two that's set up. But all over the house, we probably got about a total 7 or 8. So the app that I use on my phones is used to control LED lights, and I just happen to be playing with it. I'm like, let me see if this will work for trying to find the exact color of green that I'm using. And this is what I did. And if you can find this, I may be able to find a different one later on, but this is the one that I use. I use an app called Magic Home. And as you can see, if you can see, I have a different, like this one. I can control the one at the top. I can control the lights on Christian's bed. He has LED lights under his bed. We have LED lights under the master bed, which serves as a good night light. And when it's time for bed, so when it's time for bed, I give Alexa command. She turns off the lights wherever in the house, turns on the foyer light for me to make my way upstairs, turn on my lamp light, and turn on the bed light. After probably 5 minutes, the lamp light turns off and the LED lights under the bed stay on for probably about 15 minutes or whatever, and then eventually they turn off. So that's what I use it for. Now, as for how I can use the app, and let me go into something. All right. Hopefully I don't turn. All right. Now, this is the one. This is what you use. Now, right here at the top, I don't know if it's going to zoom in. Probably not too good. But right there, you see red, green, and blue. Yeah, that's supposed to be red, green, and blue. Now, what that is the colors. That's the color code, or that's the color code for particular lights. Now, what you can do with this app, you can create your own custom colors. And I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Nope, not that one. Okay, so let's see, where is it? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. All right. Like, nope, 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 nope. There it is. So, all right. So now I can go into camera mode. Right there in the app, I can go into camera. That's supposed to be a camera. May not be able to see it, but that's what it is. It's camera mode. All right, I tell you, but let me see if I can do it like this a little bit better. Yeah, this is better. All right, this is camera mode. This is the actual app, and I got too much light. Shit. All right, there we go. Go back from home. That's the home. So then I scroll all the way over to the last one. That's camera mode. And what it does in that box, you can scan a color, and whenever you scan it, it changes. Like, let me go to red. Watch what red does. Let's see. Oh, wait, I gotta go to auto. There we go. All right, as you can see, the numbers are changing because the different variations of red, green, and blue are changing. Now, this is green, but it has very small variations of red and blue. And then the light is adding a little bit more too. So I'm gonna go over here to my control vinyl. You see, that's a lot of red. And see, if I back off and if I go back to where there's more light, it's gonna add more. But if I tilt to where there's less light, it's a whole lot less. So what are you basically doing? And this is going to use this as example. I probably shouldn't do it with the plastic on, but once you have all your lights, your lights are set, and your background is illuminated how you want it. You got all your you have no bright spots, which means lights in places where it shouldn't be, and you don't have light not in places where you should have it. So, like right here, see this shadow? I need to take that out. See, there's a shadow. There's a shadow behind me, and that's because of my head and my arm. And see, it won't show that much in my green screen, but if you look at it closely, you will be able to see it. So, what you want to do, all right? And I'm just going to flip back over. Okay, let's say right here. Try to find a spot that I can scan without. Okay, so right here, red is 30, green is 207. You can't see it, but nope, it's 204, and blue is 88. So 30, 204. What did I say it was? Red is, and it's changing. Red is 26. Oh, it's keep changing. 31, 178, and 42. That's because I keep moving around. I'm gonna open this up. So all right, I got it opened up, and there's a good amount of light on. Now I don't want to have it too close, and I don't want to have it too far. I want to have it to where light can get under it, and I can see my numbers. So now I see my numbers, and I'm gonna go red 20, green 204, blue 54. So 25, 24, 204, and 50. And I forgot what that was that quick. 20. Let me jot it down. 24. I think I said 24, 204, and 50. All right. So after you do that, I don't know how that opened. And my OBS cam went out. Wonder if that's something that I did. says USB connected. What's going on? Shit. All right, let me unplug and replug it. All right, because I lost my phone. Okay, yeah, I think it's coming. All right. All right, let's see. Now, it says waiting for USB connection. Think something happened to my USB connection from the phone, because this has a 90-degree plug in it and it's kind of tight. Okay, there we go. All right, we got it back. So that's what happened. I lost connection. All right, so what we're gonna do now, so got my camera back. Let's make those fine edits. We're gonna right click or highlight on the OBS cam, that cam that you're actually using. You're going back to filters. Now you have chroma key. I gotta figure out how to get this. Just taking up all my screen. All right. So going to my chroma key, we're gonna edit it. Instead of having it at green, which is a default green, we want to make it custom. And what I want to do, I want it to match the numbers that I got here. So the numbers that I got right here, I want it to match what I got there. And this is after you got all your light and everything is set up to how you want it. Because if you start to change stuff around, it's going to differentiate a whole lot. Just like it did when I was just trying to get the numbers. Okay, I'm just now. Oh man, trial. All right, you say bear word. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I had remote block on my screen, and I'm just not getting to these. You have screen up. That's blocking. Yeah, I don't know how. I guess I accidentally clicked on that or whatever. So I got past that. Now, what you want to do in order to change that color to what you specified, this is where you're going to go. So I want my red to be, what I say, 24. You find that exact same number. And there's probably other apps that you can use to do this. And I'm going to tab, go to the next one. That one was 204. And you see how it's changing to a different type of green than what it was default. And the last one was 50. This is not the accurate. This is not the accurate colors that I had, but I'm just changing it so you would know what I'm doing. And then that's the key color And as you can see, this does not work, period. But that's because I was using this and the light is not the light that I have behind me. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change it to the light behind me. I'm gonna sit the phone down for a second and I'm gonna scan if I can get it to, if I can get something to hold this up. I think I can probably get the remote. But let me change it. Let me change this back to default. Well, let me cancel. Uh, there we go. That's my finger. All right. So that is default. All right. So I'm gonna actually do this behind me, and you can watch and see me do it. I'm gonna do it and put the colors in while I'm doing it. So again, right click, filters. This damn screen. And this might be because I'm running multiple screens. I'm running 3 screens at one time on a 30. What is that? I think that's a 32 inch, and that's like a 40 or something, 47. And then I got a 22 over here, 22-inch touch screen. So sizing everything down. All right, right there, going into chroma key. And I'm gonna take this remote to hold that in place. Probably need to use something different. All right. So I got my app open and I'm gonna find the spot behind me. I'm gonna try right here. And you can see, like right here, you can see the plastic, the rips and stuff. May not be able to see it a whole lot. Even this is actual tape. This is tape. And the reason you see the spots on the tape because there's hot spots. The light is too bright. This is what you don't want to use in your green screen. You don't want to use reflective green. That's why I started out using plastics. I used to get the plastic tablecloth. Like I tried Dollar Tree at first. It took me a while to get it to work, but I was able to get it to work, but it didn't work as perfect as this is. So using something plastic, especially thin, unless you're using it on a dark wall to make it where it's not as transparent, you want to make sure that you use something that's non-reflective. That's why I went with the paper. They have a plastic version that I have set up in another room. It's okay, but it's more sturdy than this, and it has seams along the edge that are white. So um, I can't remember whether that shows up a whole lot, but then you have to take tape or something to cover up the seams because otherwise the seams and then in the corners at the top and the bottom they're rounded. The corners are rounded instead of square. So you have to go through and do that out. So I don't really use that one that much. This one works a whole lot more, but you just got to keep it clean. You can't bump up against it or whatever because it's paper and it tears, and the plastic behind it is even worse with tape. So all right, let's go ahead because not gonna be doing this too much longer. Now it's gonna be kind of hard because when I do it like this, I have a shadow. You probably can't see it behind my hand, but there's a shadow right here. That's why it say you want to make sure that you illuminate from all sides. Now the shadow is coming because I got direct light right here. I don't have light from this side. And you see what I did? When I did like that, I can't remember what I did. But I did something that I changed. I took the whole chroma key out. And it makes my whole background look reflective or like it's hot spots. That's because I created a shadow. I created a shadow and made hotspots. So in order to get this work, I'm gonna have to tilt it at an angle to where my camera is going at an angle instead of directly. That way I won't get my shadow. So right here, let's see if I'm out of my shadow zone. All right, and I don't want it too close, but then I don't want it too far away. Get ready to write my numbers down. Because either it's going to work correctly or it's not. And it probably won't work correctly, but I'm just showing you what you need to do. Now, from an angle, red is 11, green is 153, and blue is 91. So now I got my colors. I scanned my colors in. And I'm going to change to custom. And I want to select my color. And right here, I'm going to input what my colors are. I said 11, tab to the next one, 153, which is probably way off. And you see how dark that is getting compared to what I had it. And then the next one, 91. And that's the color that I have behind me. And see, it's not that much different. Now, let's see what it does when I unzip my jacket. See, it doesn't create that chroma key with other colors. That's how you can get it customized. And let's put a background. And as you can see now, it looks cleaner. It looks cleaner than what my original camera did with its background. Looks a whole lot cleaner. I mean, yep, I still got to add more light. I need to clean up my background, tape and patch up spots. Maybe put up my new cloth, which you can't see. All right, watch this. I'm gonna hold it up. I'm holding it up. Why I'm holding it up? Because you can't see my thumb and you can't see my shoulder. Now you can't see me. And now you can see, because I'm making it to where there's more light, you can see that I'm holding something in my hand. So that's the way that you can do your chroma key and have it customized to what you're using, as opposed to using default. But like I said, you want to do that. You want to do that once you get your backgrounds, once you get everything lit how you want it. Let's go ahead and take this one off and go back to my original camera. Turn that off, turn that off. And go back to my lighted wall. Okay, there we go. So now we're back to everything that I had original. And we can unshare or stop that. Because right now we're done. Like I say, you want to find the app. I can give you this app. This is for iOS, and it should be for Android too. It's called Magic Home. Let me jump to the iPhone again and turn this off. Turn off this background. And I didn't turn that on. Let me turn that on. Okay, there we go. And like I said, there is the app right there. If it would zoom in, and there is maybe too much light on it. There it is right there. The second one, Magic Home. But you can probably find other color. I don't remember what it is that is called, but you can probably find other ones that can create that same type of effect to where it tells you what the color values are. And that's what you want. Once you find out what the color values, like I said, once you added your correct lighting, you eliminated your shadows, you eliminated your bright spots or hot spots. You got everything there, and it's good. Then you're good to go ahead and start that process. And that right there will eliminate whenever you have, say, like this tape measure. And I think it does it with this tape measure too, because it has a bit of yellow in it, and you see how it's distorted now. So once I get all the lights and stuff set up here, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So next time, and you can see my shirt, you can see that it has that brick effect in it, because I need to go in and clean it up. I don't have, I set it to something custom, but then I moved the lights. So now it's at a different value, which may be not too far off from what the original is, but it's off enough to where if I don't have those lights on, it's going to cause problems to anything that's close to this color, because this is like a shade, has shades of green in it, even though it's mostly blue. It's a green bluish type shade. So that's it. I'm wrapping it up at about an hour and 30 with just one topic, which I think that was enough. Um, if you like this, make sure you hit that like button. Join me next week. I'm gonna try to have something set up next week, as well as the special stuff that I was talking about. I'm gonna go ahead tonight, get my notepad, and try to get that jotted down so I can go ahead and have that set up. So everybody that was here that joined me, let's see, we got another person. Oh, I didn't know this was another person that joined in. Kayla Myers. What's up, Kayla Myers? Vom today? What that? What does that mean? Vom today? I didn't understand what that means. So again, if if this topic right here help you, and watch within the week, it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be like, I can't get my green screen to spot right, is messing up the shades, just like it is right here on me. Whenever I wear a certain color, it just goes crazy. Um, that's what you're gonna have, and that's what you're gonna see. So hope this helps you out. If there's somebody out there that you see that needs this, go ahead and share this with them. Make sure like, share, and subscribe to this channel so you know the next time that I'm doing the videos. I'm going back to editing videos, especially videos, podcasts that I did before I transitioned over to YouTube. So that's exactly what I'll be doing this year. So the amount of videos this year is definitely going to be over 52, which is one for every week. There are going to be a lot of lives, and then there are going to be a lot of recorded, because I'm going to go back in the archives and pull out all the ones that I did specifically for Facebook, edit them, and post them to YouTube. So thank you, Eric Prince, for joining me, my man. Um, Sorry that we couldn't do the joint thing. Didn't want to keep it long, which this is kind of long. So, like, thank everybody out there for tuning in. Make sure y'all stay tuned, because probably next I'm gonna be doing my scratch and practicing with my mixer. Since I'm still here in the studio, I might start doing a little bit of my scratch practice. I don't know if you can hear this. Don't have the volume up. Still don't have the volume up. Okay. I know why I kept doing that. This is practice with the baby. This one is tips. Tips. This one is tears. This is stabs. Transform.
Okay, church.
No, church. All right, this one I think is transform.
Okay, transform.
Transforms. All right, flares,
Okay,
I think.
crabs.
No, crabs.
2 fingers. 2 fingers.
From 2 finger to 4 or all 4 finger. From 2 finger crabs to 4 finger crabs. And then the last one is flares.
Flares. 1 click.
From 1 click flare to 4 click. This is what I use as my practice routine for about 20 minutes. I usually do my dominant hand, but I need to take an hour, do my dominant hand and my non-dominant hand and practice on it. Now, if you want to join up with that, get with me. I'm about to go into the cutting board, which is Messenger Rooms feature that I use. So if you see one person in the cutting room, then it's me, then I'm practicing. Go ahead, hit me up if you want to join in. So, and that's on Facebook. You got to make sure that you hit me up on Facebook. Most likely, if you look at the top, and let me show you, because a lot of people don't know where to find this. So let me do a share. And actually, I'm going to do a share to where I open it up. All right. Okay, share screen. I got it up. Let me open up a Facebook tab. Close that one. Nope, don't want to close that one. All right, so we'll drag this window over, full screen. Going back to my home page. Now, in order to find it, should be right at the top. Camera screen. All right, so right up under where you can type in, you can create your post. You see create rooms. And then under that, you see a whole bunch of your friends or whatever. You see like several people. And these are people that are online or that have this feature enabled. So right here on the first one, this is me. Right here, this is me. So the cutting board, that's my room. If you click on it and open up and join, probably won't. Okay, well, it does. I can invite people, but I usually tell people to come and join in. I'm already in the room. So now at this point, if I move this out the way, if I can move it out the way, it will usually give me like one, or on your screen, it will show one or open, or it'll show something to where you can join in. So right now I'm in the room, but there's nobody in there with me. So I'm in there solo. I'm about to do set up the rest of these lights, and then I'm going to start practicing a little bit, probably about an hour or so. So if you want to join in, come on, join in with me. All right. So that is about it. Let's turn this off. Stop sharing. All right. So that's about it. Hope everybody had a good time or enjoyed something that I said today, even if it was long or whatever. So, like I said again, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Get this out to everybody. Got more video content coming up, more than the amount of time this year. So if you do that, you'll be able to catch all the videos as I post them. So enough said. I'm out of here. I'll catch y'all in the cutting room. Peace.